bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Halfstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Halfstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Halfstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
The Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media is powered by Burger Bar. Some of the fresh, best, healthiest burgers in the city. Head down to 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey, or you can call that number at 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week. The Burger Bar, some of the freshest and healthiest and best burgers in the tri-state. Burger Bar, 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey. You can call the number 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week, and yes, they do deliver.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. How you doing, Tamika, Danielle? What's going on, Doctor? Nothing much. Let's get you up over there.
You got me?
Make sure it comes through there. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, IMD. How was your Easter? Okay. Good morning, IMD. Yeah, I had a good one too.
We had a good weekend. Good morning out there, world. How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to North New Jersey and every city and town in between. You are tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Make sure y'all share the show with your family, your friends. Let them know you tuned in. It is The Truth on Tuesday. We got an incredible show lined up for y'all today. We got a great show lined up for y'all today. So let's get into our weather forecast for the day like we do each and every morning. I'm going to give you the weather forecast for the tri-state area. Now, if you live in the Midwest, you live on the left coast, some call it the best coast, the west coast, I want to hear your weather forecast. But if you live in Trenton, New Jersey, you ain't got to give me your weather. I'm about to give it to you. Weather's coming up next on the Wake Up Show. Make sure you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to North New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Dotson is in the building this morning. So
Good morning, IMD.
How are you, man?
Hey, man, I'm good, man.
You good, good?
Yeah. Yo, man, how about that bank shooting in Louisville?
We'll talk about it, Dotson. It definitely was a weird weekend this weekend, to say the least. What's going on?
I don't know. Everybody's shooting crazy.
Yeah, people are losing their mind, man. Yeah, people are losing their mind, man. They are definitely losing their mind. People are definitely losing their mind right now. All right, thank y'all for tuning in this morning. It is The Truth on Tuesday. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is partly cloudy. Partly cloudy, a high of And it's partly cloudy, high of 74, low of 55, Dotson. It's calling for some springtime, boy.
Yeah, we're getting there.
You getting there?
Yeah.
It's calling for it right now. I'm trying to get my Instagram up real fast so I can go on there as well. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We were not here yesterday, and we was not here Friday. I had me a good long little four-day weekend. Had me a good, nice little 4-day weekend. All right. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area. It's partly cloudy, high of 74, low of 55, 0% chance of precipitation. That means it ain't gonna goddamn rain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for birthday shout-outs. Birthday shout-outs. This is the portion of the show where we like to give some birthday shout-outs. If you are watching the show this morning and it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy Earth Day to you. Maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your co-worker, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your niece, your nephew, your uncle, your auntie. Whoever it is, feel free to put their name in these comments. We would love to give them a big birthday shout-out on this Truth Talk Tuesday, April 11, 2023. Feel free to put the name in the comments. Time for birthday shout-out.
Shout out on your birthday, it's your Earth Day, it's your wear a brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate, party, and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club, shout out on your birthday, it's your Earth Day, it's your wear a brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate, party, and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club, shout out on your birthday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for birthday shout-outs. Let's swing the camera around to Dodson so he can get his birthday shout-out on. I don't know how many he got this morning.
I got 3 this morning, IMD.
All right, well, go on and do what you got to do then, Dodson.
Okay, I want to send a happy birthday
Camera
shout.
there. You're gonna look at that one, camera.
I want to send a happy birthday shout out to Vance Bowman.
Vance
Happy birthday,
Bowman.
bro.
Why that name sound familiar to me?
Parkside.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Also, I want to send a happy birthday shout out to Janelle Nicholson.
Janelle.
Happy
Nicholson.
birthday, Janelle.
She cute.
Yeah, she cute.
Okay. Well, happy birthday, Janelle Nicholson, with your cute ass.
And I would also like to send a happy birthday shout out to Waverly Smith.
Waverly
Happy
Smith.
birthday, bro.
His name's Waverly?
Yeah.
Who mama and daddy named him Waverly? What's y'all nickname?
I don't think he has a nickname.
He go by Waverly?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't give him a nickname? You give
Well,
everybody nicknames.
yeah, we don't say his whole name. We just say Wave.
Waverly? So y'all call him Wave?
Wave, yeah.
That's your birthday shout-outs. That's all you
Those
got?
are the birthday shout outs. What you got for me?
Now, I don't even remember my own damn birthday, let alone somebody else's birthday. I don't know whose birthday it is today. It's somebody in my family. I have a big family, so it's pretty much every day is somebody's birthday in my
But
family.
you know what? Everybody asks me how I remember. It's in my phone.
Oh, it's in your
Like
phone.
if you're in my contacts, I have your birthday. So the phone automatically puts it on the calendar.
Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. And make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to North New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You're tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD. We're on WCMD Media. It is the Truth on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 11, 2023. And guess what the weather forecast is? Nice out there today, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be a good spring day. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. We got R&B singer Summer Walker. R&B singer Summer Walker turns 27 years young today. Also, TV host Jeremy Clarkson. TV host Jeremy Clarkson turned 63 years young today. Rounding us out with our celebrity birthday shout-outs is TV actress Millie Alcock turns 23 years young today. And there is our birthday shout-outs of the day. As we do each and every morning here on the Wake Up Show with IMD, we like to give you a birthday shout-out. So maybe you catch the show later on and we're done with the birthday shout-out segment. You still can put your name in the comments and say happy birthday to me, or happy birthday to your coworker, or happy birthday to your family member. We will take a second out of the show and wish you or that person a big happy birthday. Good morning, Bella Boone. Good morning, Star G. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Dodson. Please share the show with your family and friends. Let them know you tuned in this morning. Bella Boone writes she would like to give her grandson a happy 12th birthday and my good friend Jerry a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Bella's grandson and her good friend Jerry. Happy birthday to you guys. Hope you celebrate your birthday responsibly. All right, Dawson, we wasn't here on Monday, which is not normally we are here on Mondays. We really don't take Mondays off. But if y'all don't know, I got a 10-year-old at home, and she on spring break, and I can't leave her home by herself. She done tore my whole house to hell down. So I had to stay home with her yesterday, so that's why I wasn't here. But today she had the sitters. Dodson, what'd you do over the weekend? Quick weekend review, man.
Man, just basically chill, watch some TV, watch that movie.
Did you watch
Uncle
it?
Rufus's
Uncle
Last
Rufus's
Request.
Last Request? How was it? How was it?
It was pretty decent.
Funny?
Yeah, it was funny,
moments?
and like the story was more about family,
Mm-hmm.
how family matters and everything.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
So they did a good job on it.
Yeah,
I liked it. Easter Sunday, I did some cooking.
What you cook, Doctor?
Man, I cooked the ham, cooked the turkey,
I ain't talking.
made some scalloped potatoes,
Mm.
coleslaw, and some string beans. Oh, and I can't forget the pineapple bread.
You make pineapple bread?
Yeah,
That sounds good.
yeah, it is good. I like pineapples.
I do too. What did I do over the weekend? I had a busy weekend pretty much. Just hanging out with my daughter. My girls. Both my girls. So Friday night I spent the day and the night with them. Saturday, I was here on campus Saturday.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember you telling me that.
Shout out to Premium Packs. My man had an event here on Saturday. Premium Packs, Rollo. He's one of our vendors for 420. And he had an event here on Saturday. Man, I had fun. I ate all their pizza. I didn't know Romans make good pizza here in Camden.
All right.
I didn't know
They're pretty good.
I didn't know Romans made good pizza.
They're pretty good.
They had ordered Romans pizza, and I had already eaten because I had made Saturday night. I made pepper steak. I made pepper steak with rice, and I ate before I came here. And when I got here, I seen that pizza. I was like, "Yo, get a piece of pizza." I ate one. Next thing I know, I had 4 slices of pizza. Doctor.
Man, my pizza is king of pizza.
King of pizza is good, though.
But Romans, not Romans, but there's an Italian place right down the street from Romans,
Yeah.
and they make good pizza too. It's not as good as King of Pizza.
King
King
of
of
Pizza
Pizza
holds
does
it
it
down.
for me.
Yeah, King of
Holds
pizza
it down. Yo, this is funny. Up in North Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a pizza, right? So I like the sausage pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Where they had the long strips of sausage or whatever. But they don't hardly give you nothing on it. I had to call the dude back and say, "Yo, man, I ordered a sausage pizza." He said, "Yeah, we know." I said, "But where's the sausage?"
Did you tell him that, Dottie? What
Yeah.
did they say?
He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Yo, this is not sausage pizza."
Mm-mm.
So I might have to go buy me a King of Pizza today, sausage, take a
Get it
picture
right.
of it, take a picture of it, and take it up there and show them.
All right, if you just tuned in, we'd like to hear about you. What did you do over the weekend? Maybe it was something exciting. If you didn't do anything exciting, we want to hear about your boring ass weekend. So I had a good weekend. again, Saturday, I was here hanging out with some folks, had a good time. Easter Sunday, I went and visited some friends here in Camden, hung out with them, stayed home, me and my daughter. Got her all her Easter stuff. She wanted a new Easter shoes, and she just got spring clothes. I took her spring clothes shopping, and she had a good Easter basket that I eat all the candy out of it. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing like a chocolate bunny, man.
I don't know, man.
You don't eat chocolate like that, Doctor?
I eat chocolate like that, but I eat the dark chocolate. I don't eat the milk chocolate that much.
But I had a good weekend, man.
Except for my Kit Kats and my Twix bars.
Twix and Kit Kats. You can't go wrong without Twix and Kit Kats.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from you. What'd you do over the weekend? If you had something exciting done over the weekend, I want to hear about it. Now, we do have a lot of stuff to get into this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into our gospel song today. Those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, thank you for watching, but please go over to WCMD Media YouTube page to continue to watch today's show. It is The Truth on Tuesday. We got a great show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about the shooting in Louisiana. We're going to talk about, remember the story we broke? Well, we didn't break it, but remember the story we talked about probably about 6 months ago? Maybe about 5 months ago, about the little boy who shot his teacher in Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the mom was charged with it yesterday. The mom was charged with the shooting yesterday. So we're going to get into it.
Must have been the mom's gun, huh?
Oh, yeah. I hope a 6-year-old didn't buy a gun. But we're going to get into it in our open discussion coming up at our top of the hour at 10 a.m. But those of y'all on Instagram, thank you for watching. But go over to WCMD Media YouTube to watch the show. Thank you for watching. Now, those of y'all that are still on my YouTube page watching this morning, thank you for watching. We're going to get right into our gospel song of the day this morning. And have a Holy Ghost party before we get into sports news. We got a lot to talk about in sports news too, Doctor. We had the NBA playoffs are set. We had the WNBA draft last night. And Major League Baseball is kicked off their season. NFL is moving around with some trades.
Yes. Their draft is this month too.
Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's get into gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every day around the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. So we're going to give you a gospel song today. It was a couple of William Murphy was one of mine this morning I was listening to. And let's see if we can pull this thing up that I was listening to this morning. William Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all know, but that my dude right there. I don't want to sing Grace though, but there was something. There was another one. Which one was it?
You're asking me?
Mm-hmm. I choose to live. I'm trying to find this song I've been listening to. I choose to live and not die. There it is. I found it now. This is a gospel song of the day. I've been listening to this song all weekend, and it's been ministering to my spirit all weekend. And I want to play it for you guys this morning and let it minister to your spirit as it does mine. So let's play it through the speakers here so we can really get it jammed up.
Let's do it.
All right, this is William Murphy gospel song of the day, and it's titled "You've Already Won." I hope you guys enjoy it.
Our mic's off.
Play you
Didn't hear that.
Play you
Tap
already
microphone
won.
to try again.
Play you already won, William Murphy.
Lies in prison. You're telling me that you didn't see one sign?
Listen, every battle is won. Lifted hands when we fall on our knees. Make our stand. You have all power. Every other power must bow down. You have all power. Yes, Lord. Every other power is already defeated. Y'all gonna say this. You're a mighty champion. You are undefeated. Don't know what you see right now, but just remember you've already won.
Y'all got it.
Y'all got it? Next verse says like this. Every battle is won on the threshing floor. Lord, we call on your name. We want more of your power. So that every other power must bow down. Yes, Lord. Every other is already defeated. Y'all gonna say this. You're a mighty champion. I mean, you are undefeated. Don't know what you see right now, but just remember, you've already won.
Y'all got it.
Oh my God. Listen to me tonight. Listen. It's not your fight, so please stand still. I believe the enemy you see today, you won't see again. It's not your fight, so please stand still. I believe the enemy you see today is already defeated. Y'all don't say this. You're mighty champion. You are undefeated. Y'all gotta raise that up tonight. I don't
gonna sing this last part one more time. Come here, y'all help me. Look at your neighbor, tell him, it's not your fight, so please stand still. I believe in the things you see today. You won't see again. It's not your fight, so please stand still. I believe in the things you see. Somebody say, it's already defeated. I need you to get up and throw your hands up, say, you are mighty champion. Y'all got it, y'all got it. You ready, Dante? I don't know what you see right now. Just remember, you already won. God gave me this right now. Y'all got that this morning? God gave it to me this morning for you. Listen, I'm gonna sing it. I want you to sing it back to me. Sing it, y'all. It's not this for you. I need you to sing this at home right now. Sing it, y'all. I have victory. God is for me. I have victory. God is for me. I have. God is for me. I have. God is for me. I have. God is for you. You have victory. I need you singing this morning. God is with me. I have victory. God is with me. God is with me. I have. Come on, y'all, sing it at home. On your job, on your car, wherever you are, sing it. I got winning on my life. You got winning on your life. I used to have a curse on my life, but now I got winning. I used to be losing all the time, but now I got winning on my life. I got winning on my life. You got it, you got it. You got winning on your life. I got winning on my life. You got to declare it this morning, y'all. Right now, just remember, you already won. Yeah. Y'all got it? You've already won. The battle is over now. You've already won. You might as well worship me. Don't wait until the battle is over. Worship me now. You've already won. In the midst of your turmoil, in the midst of your troubles, you've already won. You got to get that in your spirit. I got winning on my life. Sing it. Some of you used to have a curse, but now you got winning. I got winning on my life. Y'all missing it. Declare it. Who got winning on their life this morning? I got winning on my life. Come on. Who got winning on their life this morning? Who feels victorious this morning? You walking out of here with it. I got winning on my life. Some of y'all got winning on your life. You don't even know it. Declare it. I got winning on my life. What you see right now, just remember, you already won. Somebody's won today. Somebody won today.
That was nice. I like that.
Stop tripping. You're going to have to use your faith this season. You know that, right? Stop tripping. You're going to have to use that faith right now. This is the season where you got to use your faith more than you've ever used it before. As we wrapped up Easter weekend and holy season is coming to an end of 40 days and 40 nights. My fast is coming to an end. I want to encourage you all that are watching this morning as we worship God in that spirit and truth in that song this morning. That song has been on my rotation for about a week now with William Murphy. And I want to share with you before we get back into the show why that song has been in my rotation and it's been ministering to my spirit. Because we need to be reminded that we have winning on our life, even in the midst of our troubles. That's why I love when the songwriter says, I don't know what you see right now. So you may see some things that are not pleasing to you, but just remember, you already won. And then he says in the song, which I really love, he says, don't wait till the battle is over to serve God. Don't do that. Somebody is watching is going through a battle right now. You're going through a struggle. But I want you to understand and encourage you this morning to worship God in the middle of your battle, in the middle of your struggle, because you already won. You got to declare that victory over your life. Don't wait till the battle is over to say that you won. You got to declare victory in the midst of your storm, in the midst of your battle, in the midst of your troubles, even if it doesn't look good for you right now. You got to believe that on the other side is going to be a whole lot better than what it is today because you already won. That's the victory we claim in Jesus Christ. He's already shed the blood for us, so we've already won. Now we got to walk in our spirit and our truth. Don't know what you see right now. Just remember, you already won. Ain't that a beautiful thing to know? You already won. Even in the middle of your storm, even in the midst of your troubles, the God that we serve reminds us that we already won. You got to declare that, though. Speak it over your life. See, the power is in the tongue. If you speak death on you, death will follow you. But if you speak victory over your life, I promise you, you'll be victorious. You got to claim it. You got to speak it, even if it doesn't look like you. Even though that victorious isn't in eyesight to you right now, you got to believe that it's already there. Victory is already won. You've already won. That's my man, William Murphy. Gospel song of the day. You already won. So I'm telling you, wherever you get your music from, go download that song. And I promise you, it's going to do something to you. It's going to change your life because it reminds you that you already won. Somebody is feeling defeated this morning. I want you to wipe yourself up. Get up off that ground. Stop feeling depressed and defeated this morning because what your eyes are showing you that you are not winning, but your spirit tells you you are victorious. And then at the end of the song, William Murphy says, the one thing that I love what he says at the end of the song, stop tripping. You're going to have to use your faith in this season. Some of you are wondering why things aren't going the way you wanted to go in this season because you're not using your faith. You're not activating that faith that is in you. It's the faith that you believe in God that allows God to do things in our lives. We got to believe in the unseen. We got to believe in the unheard. We got to believe in the unsmelling of God, the untouching of God. Because I've never smelled God. I've never touched God. Never heard God. I never heard God talk to me and say, hey, Darryl. That's some weird stuff. God speaks to my spirit. I ain't never heard a voice say, hey, Darryl. No, man. Never heard him, never touched him, never smelt him, never seen him, but yet I believe in him. That's the faith that he wants you to exercise. Exercise your faith this season. You got to exercise that faith this season. You can't keep thinking God's going to do something for you, but you won't do nothing for God. That's a whole nother show. You got to do something for God too. You can't keep crying to God, God, please do this for me, but you're not doing nothing for God. What are you doing for God? You're just asking God to bless you. You're asking God to save you. You're asking God to watch over you and your family. But what are you doing for God? Are you letting people know that Jesus is real? Are you telling people how good God is? Are you showing people by your actions that you're a Christian? and that you're a child of God? Are you doing those things? If so, he'll answer you. If you're not, then you wonder why your prayers are falling on deaf ears. Ain't my fault. I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. You already won. So that's what I tell myself. I'm already winning. I don't care what it looks like. I already won because that's what God told me. Already won. Now, he didn't say, Darrow, you won. But he spoke to my spirit to allow me to die, to be able to understand what is being spoken to me. So we're going to leave it right there. That's our gospel song today. All right, Dotson, you know what time it is, folks? It's time for sports news today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you said we got a lot to
One of
talk
these
about.
teams that came up short. It's time for
Good.
sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. Time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. Time for sports. Time for sports.
Which one of these cords are you? Look for it. Right here. Right here. Right here. Is this you? Yeah, so. Yeah, it's fine. The seven's behind you. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Good morning, Yoga Mind Bod. Good morning, Haas. Thank you for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and friends. Let them know you tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Man, it is the Truth on Tuesday. So excited to be back in the studio. Wasn't here on yesterday. Wasn't here on Friday. Had a nice little vacation. Now we back, broad-eyed and bushy-tailed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for sports news of the day. We got a sponsor. Hell yeah. Miss Phyllis Powell, good morning to you. Oh, we got a sports sponsor now, y'all. Welcome to Sports News of the Day, sponsored by We Fight Together organization, celebrating their first ever golf tournament, Saturday, May 20th, 2023, 9 a.m. is the shotgun start at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. $150 registration fee includes green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drinks. Special guest, former NFL player Irving Fryer. Sports News of the Day is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation. First annual golf outing tournament, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. at the Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. $150 is your general admission ticket. That comes with in green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drinks. You can also sponsor a veteran. Sponsor a veteran for $150 and allow that veteran to play 18 holes of golf at the most prestige golf course at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. Adopt a military vet, or you can go play. Benefits, proceeds benefits youth athletics of Burlington County. So please support this great event. It's We Fight Together Incorporation, protecting the game. First annual golf tournament outing, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. start shotgun at the Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. $150 registration fee. It includes green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drinks. Hit them straight, says, sounds like a road trip for me. Yes, Hit 'em Straight Golf. We would love to have you here. Dotson, are you going to do it with us?
The golf tournament?
Yeah, it's a golf tournament. So just to go.
I
have
should
fun.
be able to handle it.
All right, okay, man. If you guys will want to be a part of this, please call me at 609-456-6242. It goes for a good cause. All proceeds, not some, all proceeds go to the Youth Athletics Department in Burlington County. Their Little League football, their Little League baseball, Little League basketball, all Little League. This money goes to those organizations to help fund our youth sports activities in Burlington County. So it's for a good cause, y'all. Phyllis just got to New Jersey. Phyllis says she is back in Jersey. Okay, Phyllis, back in Jersey.
Uh-oh.
Jersey. So, Phyllis, you're going to be here for the 420 celebration. Shing ding. Hopefully. All right, again, sports news of the day is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation. Protecting the game. First annual golf tournament outing, Saturday, May 20th. 9 a.m. shotgun starts at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. $150 registration fee. It includes your green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drinks. Would you like to sponsor a veteran for the day? Sponsor a veteran and allow that person, him or her, to go out and shoot 18 holes of golf at the prestigious Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. That veteran would love to go on behalf of you to play 18 holes of golf on your dime. They're going to have some lunch, some breakfast, juices, drinks, all the stuff that they need will be taken care of. They just have to have their own golf clubs, excuse me. Got to have your own golf clubs. They're not providing clubs.
I got clubs, but I can't play golf.
Oh, well, let's go golf and have some fun. I can't play neither. I used to be a caddy and make money, but I like to have some fun.
I did that too.
So I will definitely be there. So Sports News is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation. Their first ever golf tournament outing is Saturday, May 20th. For more information, please give me a call, 609-456-6242. Make sure y'all support this incredible event. We're all going to be there. I'm going to be there or be square. All right, let's go. Time for our sports news of the day. We're going to kick this thing off, Dotson, with the Masters over the weekend. Speaking of golf, the Masters golf tournament was over the weekend. Tiger Woods was doing okay last I checked on Saturday, but the weather was so bad in Augusta, Georgia over the weekend that it really hindered the play of the Masters. So let's pull up and see who won the Masters this year. Who is this year's Masters Golf Tournament champion? Who is this year's Masters Golf Tournament champion? Okay, well, John Rahm shot a 69 to capture his first Masters championship by 4 strokes over live golfers Brooke Koepka and Phil Mickelson, becoming the 4th player from Spain to win the green jacket. Tiger didn't do too good, though. Let's see how much money you want to take a guess how much he earned from winning the Masters yesterday?
Probably $1 million.
Tried $3.24 million.
Wow.
They say golf is a money sport.
I guess we got to learn how to play that.
I kept telling you, he was like, I don't know how to play no golf. So John Rahm is this year's Masters champion. He won the green jacket yesterday. So the Masters is over. When you see the Masters on TV, you know it's spring. That's when I know it's spring. When I start seeing the Masters, Augusta, Georgia, I say, oh, it's got to be spring in the air.
I've been to Augusta.
You been to Augusta, Dotson?
Yeah. My favorite spot is the barbecue house.
The barbecue
to get
house.
the crackling.
Never even heard of that shit. So we have our Masters champion and WNBA top 10 picks from last night's WNBA draft. Last night, Dotson, the WNBA held their annual draft. Did you watch any of it?
No.
None of it.
None of it. I didn't even know that they were having their draft. I remember seeing that somewhere, but I forgot about it.
I watched it.
What did I watch? NCIS.
So last night, the WNBA held their annual draft, and the number one pick, Aaliyah Boston out of South Carolina. She was the number one pick. She was drafted by the Indiana Fever last night. And in the second pick, I actually like this girl. I watched her play at Maryland in the tournament. She was balling. The second pick went to guard Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller from Maryland. She was with the number two pick. She went to the Minnesota Lynx. So here we are. Here was our top prospects last night who went drafted. You have Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina went number 1. Diamond Miller went number 2 from Maryland. Stephanie Soares of Iowa State went number 3. Maddie Syges of Villanova, she went number 4. And then Jordan Houston of Tennessee, she went 5. And Haley Jones of Stanford went 6. They were your top draft picks of last night's WNBA draft. Now, you hear something funny as a comedian? So watching the WNBA draft last night. Now, I've been watching the girls' basketball. I've been watching them, y'all. I've been watching these girls.
Yeah, I checked out.
They look a whole lot better last night.
Really?
They had makeup on. They had dresses on. They had the nails done. They had the eyelashes done. They had the hair done. Some of these women didn't even look like the same goddamn women. I'm telling you, makeup is something, man. I'm telling you, I seen some of these women last night. I was like, who's that? They was like, that's Aaliyah Boston. I said, I would have never known. She didn't look like that all year long. Look what some makeup do. And some hair did, and some hair extensions, and nice little outfit do. So shout out to the beautiful ladies of the WNBA last night who was drafted. So kudos to you ladies for changing your life. I watched the first round. I was done after that. After the first round, I was over for me. They only had 12 picks in the first round.
Really?
Yeah, ain't that many.
How many teams are there?
Probably 12.
Okay.
It ain't like the NBA. But we need to support our young ladies. We need to support our young ladies in basketball. And listen, girls basketball is starting to rise.
Yeah, I think so too. It's not bad to watch.
More
Plus, you got
exciting
a few that can dunk now.
and they're getting exciting. They're shooting the ball. And other girls, women's basketball news. So you know the LSU superstar, Angel Reese, right? Pretty girl who MVP at Final Four. LSU star, Angel Reese is her name. How about yesterday? I seen a story while they were running the WNBA. Angel Reese will be eligible to go into the draft next year, right?
Right.
She not in no rush. I was like, well, why wouldn't she be in a rush to go to the WNBA? Well, in college, because you follow college like I do, you got that NIL, right?
Oh, yeah.
Guess how much this beautiful young lady at LSU is gaining every year? Guess what the beautiful lady is gaining every year at the University of LSU? She makes over $350,000 a year on her NIL deal at LSU. Guys,
Ain't bad.
she's making more money than men do in college right now. Yeah. Now I know she ain't making more money than Bronny, because Bronny James got a hell of an NIL deal.
Yeah.
And so is Waggy. DJ got a hell of a deal too. I just seen this commercial.
I'm trying to think of how much. I don't know the numbers on it though, but I know it's big.
DJ got a good
least-
deal.
At least $7 million.
DJ?
No, Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny's son's got a big one. So the beautiful queen from LSU, Angel Reese, she was like, "Look, I can stay in college all day. $350,000 she makes a year on NIL deals.
Yeah.
NIL.
It's a lot of cats. It's a lot of college football players making big money.
Yeah, and you know what though? Hey Dotson, I wasn't really a big fan of the paying these players like that. I wasn't a big fan. I understood it. But now I'm actually glad they're doing it as a Kentucky fan, because I ain't tell you what I seen yesterday. So Oscar Sheepway, he's put his hand in the draft but only to see if he can go in the first round, and then he's making himself still eligible to go back to Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
The NIL deals, Dotson, because if he doesn't get picked in the first round, ain't no need to go to the NBA. He's making more money at the University of Kentucky than he would if he was like a 4th, 5th rounder or a free agent in the NBA next year. So it almost prompts them to stay in college right now. If you're a college superstar right now, Dotson, it doesn't behoove you to jump to the pros.
Yeah, if I'm making that kind of money.
And see, Oscar Tshiebwe's he's not a number 1 guaranteed pick in the NBA draft. He's not even a top 5 if you ask me, and I'm a Kentucky guy.
Yeah, so I stay where I'm making the money.
And then and listen, y'all,
and learn more.
Now I gotta educate you a little bit. Oscar Tshiebwe comes from nothing. He comes from a very poor family in Ghana or some parts of Africa. So his family is probably saying to him, if you're gonna make more money in college than you would if you go to the league, keep your ass in college. I think this helps these students, because let's look at the boy we know, Lance Ware. Lance Ware got a nice NIL deal in Kentucky right now.
Yes, he did.
He is making a couple of dollars. If Lance, let's be real with him, Lance is not jumping off the paper right now as NBA scouts. You get what I'm saying, Dottie?
Right.
Lance isn't jumping off the screen in NBA scouts saying, oh, we got to get this Lance guy from Kentucky. He's not, and he's going to stay another year. He's going to stay. Listen, Lance is smart. Lance Ware from Jersey, y'all. He went to Canada High. He's now in Kentucky, if you don't know what I'm talking about. This is his senior year.
Nah, next year's his senior.
No, this is his junior year. No,
yeah, he's a junior right now.
It's his senior year coming up because him and DJ are 3 years
Yeah, that's
apart.
right.
When he was a senior in high school, DJ was a
freshman.
So now he's a senior in college. DJ will be a freshman.
Yeah.
And he is very smart. What's the kid name we're talking about?
Lance Ware.
Lance Ware is very smart to not even jump and go play overseas. Because he could have left college 2 years ago, a year ago, and probably went and got a nice overseas contract. But how much money you going to make over there than you would in Kentucky? Now, you and I know how Kentucky basketball is.
He did the right thing.
Man, he's a rock star in Kentucky.
Yeah, but playing basketball overseas, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, it's tough over there.
Man, like you may get on most of the teams, man, they pay you late. You got all kind of problems.
So Hit 'em Straight Golf writes, Angel wants that NIL money, makes more than 99% of WNBA players. She making more money in college than the pros do at the WNBA level.
Yeah, he right.
Ain't no rush to go to the WNBA, especially the women's. Women, you might as well stay in college. Get all that NIL money. Get all that notoriety.
Yeah, because you see what happened to the girl that they had over in Russia. That's why she's playing overseas.
Yeah, because she wasn't making no money. But speaking of her, they spoke about Brittany Griner last night at the at the WNBA draft last night. Brittany Griner is coming back to play this year. She's working on her game right now. So shout out to Brittany Griner, man. Shout out to Brittany Griner. Shout out to the women of basketball. The WNBA and women's college basketball took a step this year. Took a mean step this year. And I'm excited. I'm a girl dad. I got 2 girls. So I definitely get it. And I'm excited about it. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be honest with you. I only watch girls basketball because I want to see pretty women shoot. That's the only thing that used to intrigue me. When I started seeing the ugly women on the court, I don't want to see no ugly woman. I need to see the cute Johns like Angel Reese. Hey,
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker now.
Skylar Diggs.
Skylar Diggins. Just watching a cute John. Ain't nothing like a cute John crossing somebody over and splabackle. If you just tuned in, it is a sports news segment. So we were talking about the girls. WNBA draft was last night. And listen, congratulations to female basketball, pro and college. They really took it to them. They had 5.5 million viewers watch Iowa, South Carolina's Final Four game.
That's
5.5 million
That's
viewers,
good.
Dotson.
That's good.
You know damn well most people don't watch that.
But it was the Final Four.
Yeah, it was the Final Four, so.
But still, a lot of people tend to watch girls basketball or women's basketball now. I mean, I even catch myself watching a few games.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in our sports news, but I just got information from our sponsor for sponsoring our sports segment, and they are looking for sponsors for their golf outing. Okay, they are looking for sponsors for their golf outing. We Fight Together Incorporation. We Fight Together golf outing sponsor packages from $125 to $250 to $500 to $750 to $1,500. They have sponsor packages. So if you would like to sponsor someone or be a sponsor for this event, please feel free to give me a call at 609-456-6242. Okay, please hit me up, and you could be a sponsor for this great event. All right. I'm sorry, Dodson. I didn't mean to cut you off. What you saying there?
What was I saying? Oh, all I was saying is that, like, I tend to watch girls basketball too, or women's basketball, because now they're kind of moving like the guys, but they ain't caught up yet. But you got some of them dunking and stuff like that. But then again, you can't go by me because I hardly watch anything.
I'm excited for the women. Hit 'em straight golf writes, women make more money overseas than men. That's true. That is so true.
I didn't know that.
That is so true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, it's time, we are in our sports news. We were just discussing the WNBA draft last night and the emergence of female basketball. The numbers have risen from college to the WNBA. So we want to thank everybody. I mean, we want to thank the people that are supporting the ladies right now. It's a beautiful thing to do. All right, we're still in sports news now. Now the NBA is over, Dotson.
It's playoff time now.
NBA season is over. But did you see the goofy shit with the Minnesota?
Nah, what was the goofy shit?
So Rudy Gobert throws a punch at teammate Kyle Anderson during the huddle last week of the game.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't know.
Rudy Gobert threw a punch at teammate Kyle Anderson in the huddle over the weekend. And it was like, really? Threw a punch. Somebody's going to kick it. Somebody's going to get that ass kicked. That's what's going to happen.
Well, they knew they was going to stop that fight. Rudy Gobert.
They knew they were going to stop it?
Yeah, they ain't going to let them fight.
Why?
Because they don't. They always break up fights. That's like I remember Jim Brown. I remember Richard Pryor had the joke about Jim Brown, and he said the guy was going all crazy trying to get to Jim Brown, but his boys was holding him back. So he said, nah, let the gentleman go and express himself.
Did you really tell him that? Let the gentleman go and express himself?
It was a Richard Pryor joke.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's fine.
Richard Pryor has some good ones, though, boy.
Richard Pryor has some good ones.
Yeah.
All right, if you're just tuning in, we're in our sports news this morning.
Good morning.
Monica just made her way up in here with us. So good morning, Monica.
Good morning, y'all.
How you doing?
I'm good.
All right, so we're just going to wrap this portion of it up. We were talking about the WNBA. So again, shout out to the ladies. We got the NBA.
Give them a hand.
Give them a hand. We got the NBA play-in starts tomorrow. Or Wednesday or Thursday, one of them days. So you got the Lakers. The Lakers in the play-in game. Oklahoma City is in the play-in game. So we'll give it to you tomorrow. But Rudy Gobert throws a punch at teammate Kyle Anderson of the Minnesota. And now he's suspended. They suspended his dumb ass for throwing the punch.
Hey, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Major League Baseball is in. We'll start giving you scores later on the week. It's still early in the season. NFL trades, Dotson. You heard anything?
Nah, man.
Odell Beckham Jr. went to the Baltimore Ravens. They signed a 1-year contract yesterday
Okay.
for $15 million for 1 year.
The Ravens is making me mad though.
Why?
Because of the way
Tell us
they
all about
treated Lamar Jackson.
What? They said Lamar Jackson out, Ryan Tannehill trade in. How's that Ravens idea? Ryan Tannehill for Lamar Jackson. They need to go sit that dumbass.
Man, they tripping, man.
They better leave that brother alone.
But did you see how, like, a lot of the teams were saying, like, we ain't even interested in him?
They just saying that shit to mess with it.
I said, for real?
Okay.
How could you not be interested in him? Shoot.
I don't care what nobody say. They just saying that shit because he's black.
Yeah, that's some racist stuff going on. That's all I'm going to say about it. I think I said too much.
I think you said too much. Well, you want to say enough.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, man, he deserves that big money. Got when I look at Deshaun Watson against Lamar Jackson, I'm taking Deshaun Watson. He's a better quarterback to me. He's exciting. He's entertaining. I think he can make all the throws.
You think he can make all the throws?
Yeah. He's creative. And when he puts his legs into the game, hey, I don't think it's a better quarterback. You?
No.
So pay the boy.
That's what they say.
But that contract is going to be stupid.
That's on camera. All right, so we got Monty and Dotson hanging out with us this morning. Monica over there, what she's doing?
Scrolling while y'all talking about sports.
Oh, yeah, she's like, whatever, that ain't my lane.
I'll be far removed from it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Haas writes, no malice, but will transgender teens be able to cross over in NCAA?
Huh?
I'm going to stay away from that.
Man, they should just give them their own teams.
Pretty much.
It ain't.
Oh, make a whole transgender league?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair.
That is true.
Yeah, it's not fair
It's not
either
fair.
way.
Bella Boone says, hi, Monica.
Hello. How are you?
I believe, I'm now that y'all got me on that, I'm actually with y'all on that. Because you can't have a transgender play. If you used to be a boy, and now you're a girl, you can't play with all the girls.
You still got boy
they
strength.
You still got man strength.
Yeah.
Exactly,
They be killing them.
You can't do that. You can't go
So-
with the girls.
They had a big thing. I think it was a swimmer. It was a couple of them transgender people that went and smashed records.
He better watch how he talking right now.
Hit him straight golf says, Monica, where is Susan?
Oh no.
Somebody got
Sheila.
Sheila. Oh,
My
shit.
cousin?
Yeah, why he say Susan?
I don't know. He got the names mixed up. She'll be here on 420.
Oh, okay. He looking for Sheila.
I
Hit him straight
know.
golf said he knew who she was, Dotson. He wasn't here. You probably know who Sheila is too. She went to Pensacola High.
If I see her, I might know her.
Well, Hit him straight golf knew exactly who she was. Went right in the count.
Sheila Long.
She have a brother named Dexter?
No.
Hit him straight golf knew who she was. Even though he's making the names wrong right now, but whatever. All right, if you just tuned into the show, we are wrapping up our sports news this morning. We're gonna wrap our sports news up. So we got the NBA playoff starts tomorrow. We got Major League Baseball rocking right now, and also the Masters golf is in full swing. Started over the weekend. NFL is making some trades, and we got baseball. So there's your sports news. But I want to talk about what's been going on over the weekend. And wow. All right, Dawson started it before we came in this morning. So I'm going to read the story that took place over the weekend. Another one of these mass shootings. So what we know about the gunman who opened fire at a and me and Dawson both are familiar with Louisville, at a Louisville bank. A 25-year-old bank employee in Louisville, Kentucky, knew he was going to be fired and wrote a note to loved ones before heading to his job on Monday morning and opening fire, killing 5 people and injuring 8 others, according to law enforcement sources familiar with this investigation. The gunman, identified as Connor Sturgeon, assume he a clear guy, started his attack at 8:30 a.m. at the Old National Bank in downtown Louisville. Authorities said he opened fire as some employees met for a morning meeting before the bank was open to the public. Rebecca Butcher Sims, a manager at the bank, told CNN she watched the meeting virtually and witnessed her co-workers being slain. This goofy ass dude went live.
What kind of gun did he have?
An AR-15, that's why it's a big problem. Let's finish off the story, then we'll get into some open discussion. Okay? Butchlet Sims described Sturgeon as extremely intelligent, and others who knew him told CNN they were shocked to see this violence, which launched a massive police response in the heart of one of America's most populated cities. But prior writings by the gunman indicate his struggle to fit in before he joined the team over at Old National Bank and was on the brink of being terminated when he entered the bank with an AR-15 assault rifle.
He went postal.
He went postal at a bank. So, Monica, you just been on the show this past couple of weeks. We've been doing the show for 3 years. It seems like every month there is a mass shooting. Every month.
Not just one.
Not just one. So 8 people were killed. So first of all, before we get into it, our thoughts and our prayers are with the family members who lost their lives in Louisville, Kentucky over a senseless murder. Here's what's crazy about this, Dodson. He went live. He knew because he knew that he knew in the morning on Mondays before the bank is open, they do a virtual meeting. He knew all of this. So he knew what he was doing. He knew with the virtual meeting going on that not only the people in the building would be affected by this, but you sitting home watching him shoot and kill your coworkers, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Yeah, because an AR bullet is a high-speed bullet.
Well, it's a military rifle for war. It's not meant for here. So the 5 victims, all between the ages of 40 and 64. 8 others were injured. So you got 8 injured and 5 fatally.
So did the SWAT team kill him, or did he kill himself?
Let's read the story about that. Let's find it. Shooter wrote a note before the attack. Crazy. Yeah, so he was live streaming during his rampage. He literally was live streaming on Instagram as he was walking around shooting people. Wow.
That wasn't pretty.
So I think he was shot, or did he shoot himself?
That's what I was wondering. Because they said he wrote a note.
I know he did.
So it could be
I think he shot himself.
Murder-suicide, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I think he might have shot himself.
Man, oh man. America and the gun.
It says that he died while exchanging gunfire with the responding officer.
Oh, so they shot him. They gave him the business.
When he was shooting at the cops.
He was shooting. It was a rootin' tootin' shootout.
Wow,
in Kentucky.
That's called death by cop.
Death by cop.
Meaning that, like.
Yeah, I know what that means, Dodson. Instead of me committing suicide, I'm just gonna shoot at you. You're gonna kill me anyway.
And that's crazy because I'm looking at this, and he posted almost like a meme, and the meme says, "I can burn the whole place down."
Mm-hmm. He was very bold.
He was like, he was posting a bunch of stuff before he did it. It said he posted another one. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. So he was giving all kinds of
And
stuff.
nobody red flagged him. That's what I'm not
And then
understanding.
it was another one. This was all on Instagram that he was posting. Then he posted another one. They won't listen to words or protest. Let's see if they hear this. So I don't know what was going on in the job place.
You can't fire clear people no more.
They said that you said they was getting ready to fire him.
Yeah, he knew he was going to get fired.
That's crazy.
See, back in the day, you could just bring a cat into your office. Hey, this ain't gonna work out. We're gonna leave your badge.
That much to you that you just go off.
2023, you cannot fire a person no more, money. You got to have the police there when you fire somebody now. And then when you fire them, you can't let them know they're about to be fired. That's the problem. How he knew he was gonna get fired?
But you know what?
Somebody told him, "Hey, you're gonna get fired on Monday."
Yeah.
Who told his
Yeah,
dumb ass?
Somebody post the management or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
But in all reality now, it's hard to do anything because people are just shooting for anything.
Well, he wasn't shooting for anything. To us, it's anything. To him, it's not.
Okay. You got the people killing people for road rage.
Yeah.
Remember, what was it? Last year, right downtown.
I remember.
Guy gets out his car and just started shooting people.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing about this whole thing. And I'm gonna say it again. And I'm gonna make it clear to you guys that are watching, because some of y'all may not know this. I am a licensed firearm carrier now. When I moved to Pennsylvania in 2001, I went and got my pistol in 2004. I don't have any felonies, and it was so easy to get a gun in Pennsylvania. As long as you straight, just take your ID up there. You got the money, you can buy it. So I bought my first and only gun in 2004, and I thank God I've never had to use it. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm against the right to carry, because then I'd be a hypocrite. I have a licensed firearm. I don't brandish it. It's not a toy. It's not something that I have to show people. It's not a show-off mechanism. It's for protection. I work with money.
Yeah, but what kind of gun do you have?
I'm not telling y'all all that. I got a handgun. I ain't got no
That's all I'm gonna
AR-15.
say.
But
AR-15
you don't need
soldier.
that. Yeah, you don't. That's where I'm going
That's
with
a
that.
weapon
Dawson.
of war.
Weapon of war. I don't need an AR-15 to protect me and mine.
Nah.
I got a nice equipped handgun. And I always say, if you're not responsible, don't go get a gun. And then what I'm not understanding is how these cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs are getting these AR-15s. I mean, even though it wasn't that difficult for me to get my firearm, I went through some steps. They do the background check.
Yeah.
They do the see if you're nutty check.
You got to do the purchase thing.
Then you got to do the purchase thing. I mean, I went through some things to get the gun, but it wasn't as hard as some people thought it was.
Well, like some states,
Pennsylvania is not that difficult. Trust me.
Florida wasn't either.
Anybody can get a gun in Florida. All you got to have is ID.
At one point, they were trying to figure out whether they were going to honor your concealed permit from Florida because it's so easy to get. It was like a dog could get it.
Haas writes, if I take a picture on Instagram with a gun, they're coming for me. Of course, you're black. So did this Caucasian man take pictures of him on Instagram with his guns?
No, he was just it just looked like he was posting the memes and kind of like the subliminals leading up to it.
But he never took a picture with the actual guns.
I didn't see anything like that. I just saw all the memes.
Let's read Star G. Star G writes, I wonder if the families can hold IG responsible for not red flagging and notifying authorities. They censor flag, so why not something like this? And you know what's so crazy about you just saying that, Star G? I was telling you Saturday, homie was here doing an event, right?
Right.
Premium packs. So he had a flyer. And I said, you know what? I'm going to promote your flyer. On the flyer, it's a bear smoking a blunt or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put the flyer on Instagram and flagged it. Wouldn't he let me post the flyer? Because it was content with it said it. You have contact with marijuana and animals. Abusive animals.
Wow.
Because on the flyer, it was a bear smoking a blunt.
Well, I guess he has to change his logo.
But this ain't the first
Yeah,
incident.
so I took that. I said, they gonna stop my Instagram over this bullshit. We take this right off. Send me a straight flag, money.
That's crazy.
But this ain't the first incident where somebody's communicated on like either Facebook or social media, why does he just say social media? And nobody picked it up.
It was on Instagram. His whole
I know,
account's on
but like,
Instagram.
I think it was like last month they had a shooting. And
Yeah.
in the shooting, the person was talking about it.
Oh yeah. They always go on
nobody
Instagram and
picked
say
it
what
up.
they was gonna do before they do it.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, I seen it, but I didn't do nothing.
And some people see the subliminals and don't know what it's about. So they kind of just dismiss it. And then after it happens, they're like,
Oh
that's
shit,
what
that's
he
what
was
he's
talking
talking
about.
about.
Yeah. Because, like, even the ones that I read, you figure it wasn't necessarily, I'm going to run up in the bank. Like, they don't
Well,
know
he
what
said
he's talking
it.
about.
They don't
I
want to
can
see
burn
what I'm
this whole
talking about.
thing down. Like,
He's subliminally saying he about to do some shit though, Monty, like you
right.
said.
But you don't know where. So what you supposed to do? Call the cops and say, follow him wherever
Yeah,
you go all day?
it's hard. It's hard to decipher. It's hard to decipher. But his family knew he about to be losing.
But in our reality, I mean, even way back in the day, like the Europeans had the gun.
Well,
And the gun helped them take a lot of stuff.
I'm watching CNN last night. You know, there's more guns than we have human beings here in America.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
crazy.
that last night. They were like, "There's no reason for us to keep saying we got to ban guns. It's too late for that shit." If this was the clear man said on CNN last night. This is why I rocked with him with this. He said, even if we stop selling guns right now, no more selling guns in the United States of America. There's still 500 million guns out there right now. So even if we say, all right, we're going to pass a law, you can no longer buy a firearm in the United States. All these gun stores shut down. It's over for you. But hold on, Dottie. There's still 500 million guns out there. So even if you don't sell no gun moniker right now, what you doing with them 500 million guns? They still going to circulate.
Around.
Well, how about the guns that ain't registered?
Most of the 500 million is probably half. Out of the 500 million guns that are in America, they said probably 300 million ain't registered. Probably the other 200 million registered.
More than that.
Yeah, probably more than that. Allegedly, though.
Allegedly.
So, if you're just tuning into the show, it's open discussion right now. You can chime in, get in the comments, talk to us this morning. We're discussing the mass shooting in Louisville, Kentucky, not over the weekend, on Monday. A disgruntled, clear employee knew he was going to get fired. So instead of just taking it on the chin and going to where you go when you get fired,
Unemployment.
well, instead of going to unemployment money and go and get that couple of dollars, he just said, "The hell with it! I'm just going to shoot and kill people, and I'm going to let the police shoot and kill me with a death by cop, suicide by cop."
And 25 years old.
Yeah, he was young.
Oh, he's only 20.
Yes, he acted like his life over because of the bank fired him. And you can't go get another job. You're 25.
You know how many jobs I got fired from by 25?
Man, you broke, y'all.
I'm like 25.
Never made me want to go kill up everybody because you fired. That
You
just gave
would
him a
think
finger.
that he was grown and worked there for years and
And
put
like,
his
fuck
time
that.
in
They
and
did me
just
dirty.
quit. Yeah, like you 25. You been
Yeah,
over
he
there.
ain't even been there for. He probably didn't do a couple years there.
And that's not your career job.
No, you're 25.
I would be like, I can get another job.
Right.
Exactly. That's
Most
what we would
25
think.
year olds be like, I'm about to get unemployment.
Deuces.
And
Let me
cut
sit
up
on
for
this
the summer.
unemployment for the
For the
spring.
summer.
Yeah, for the summer. And I'm gonna get it back in the winter. I'm gonna go looking for the winter. I'm gonna go back in the winter and
I'm
put
about
some
to-
applications
I'm
out.
about to go on this spring break.
He wanna go shoot everybody, life over
Like,
dead.
hey,
25 years old because the bank don't want you no more.
That's wild.
And my oldest son worked at the bank. My only son, my oldest mother worked at the bank my whole time dating her. They don't make that much money.
Nah, they don't.
Just because they counting money don't mean they make a lot of money.
Right.
Star G writes, people will still find a way to get guns, shoot. They
Those
what
are the illegal
put them
ones.
on the streets to be available, allegedly. Yeah, that is true. Star G
But-
also writes, oh, Dottie, he didn't have to kill others to have death by a cop, though. Shaking my head, man up, and just walk to the precinct and provoke them. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But it's easier to go to work and do it, though. Not easier. Let me not say it like that.
He has some
Maybe he
issues.
ain't like them people.
That's what I say. He has some issues with them people.
Yeah,
He wanted
that
to
was
do it.
personal.
And then to make the virtual people watch, he knew the virtual crew was going to be there to watch.
Because even for him
He
to
knew he
say maybe they'll hear me now, he had a problem with them people.
Yeah, that was kind of personal. I would
Ain't kinda.
Hit them straight. Golf writes, Texans are crazy about their guns. Anyone over 18 can buy one without a background check.
Yeah.
Texas is, hey man, they ain't playing. I don't know what we can do with these gun laws in this country, but these mass shooters got to stop.
They keep talking about gun reform and this and that, but nobody's doing nothing about it. And point blank and period, the government's bringing them in.
Oh yeah, they already ain't playing.
How the hell you get an AR in here?
Here.
Like, who else is bringing them?
Yo,
I
you
told
can
y'all
make
about
an
the
AR
gun
on-
shows, man. Them
But
gun
Yeah,
people,
shows.
gun
but you are
shows.
right. People are making them too.
and you can make ARs on 3D printers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are making them.
So, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the mass shooting that took place yesterday in Louisville, Kentucky. A 25-year-old and former disgruntled employee who was about to be fired decided to go to work yesterday and killed 4 and 5 or something like that.
Yeah, but like we said, that was personal.
That was very personal.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to him, but
All right, so now Monica, this is a story that we actually talked about in depth here on the show a couple months ago. Give me the 6-year-old in Virginia whose mother was charged with shooting his teacher.
Oh, I just saw the headline. So what happened?
We
Now they
talked about
charge
this.
her.
Yeah, we talked about this when this initially happened in Virginia, okay?
Now they charge her for neglect.
And it's sad, but I knew they was going to do this. So you guys remember the story, so I'll recap you real fast. Mom of a 6-year-old boy who shot his Virginia teacher has been indicted. So the mother of a 6-year-old boy accused of shooting and seriously wounding his first grade teacher in Virginia is facing criminal charges. While because we were saying, how do you lock up a 6-year-old?
yeah, you can.
What jails for a 6-year-old?
I can't
But
even
remember, I said they
have
was
a
going to end up
grandson.
charging the mom.
I have a grandson that's about to turn 6 in July, and I'm just like picturing him, and I can't even wrap my head
There's
around
no jail uniform.
how
to
do
fit him.
you do that?
So here's the story. While the boy will not be charged, this where it's getting real.
You gonna charge them all?
The boy will not be charged in connection with the happened in January. The January 6th shooting. A grand jury returned an indictment charging the mother. It's got to be black with a name like Deja. Deja Taylor with felony child neglect and a misdemeanor recklessly leaving a loaded firearm as to endanger a child. Newport News, Virginia Commonwealth's attorney Howard Gwynn said Taylor is making arrangements to turn herself in later this week. Her attorney said.
She's in Virginia?
Yep.
Well, that says it all.
He says it all. Now, here we are. Every criminal case is unique in its facts, and these facts support these charges. But our investigation into the shooting continues. Gwynn said in a statement on Monday, he also petitioned for a special grand jury to investigate whether any security issues may have contributed to the shooting. Now, here's what I need y'all to hear this, because I watched the teacher yesterday. Here's the teacher. Abigail Swersner, a 25-year-old, y'all know she clear with that name.
Yeah,
Abigail is
most
clear.
definitely.
So Abigail, the 25-year-old teacher, filed a $40 million lawsuit after she was shot in the chest and in the hand at a Rick Neck Elementary School. Swersner needed 4 surgeries to recover. Now, here's what she said on here. I'm going to give it to you in a minute. The boy used his mother's gun, police said, which had been purchased legally. See, the mom bought the gun legally, so that's going to help her. There ain't no straw purchase, ain't no illegal gun.
Right.
She got that thing legally. So family members said the gun was secured.
That's
Okay?
what my next question was.
They also noted that the 6-year-old boy suffers from an acute disability. It's going to get serious. Now, according to Swersner, the teacher, lawsuit, the boy's parents did not agree to put him in special education classes where he would be with other students with behavior issues. So even though this boy got some little special ed traits to him, the mama probably was like, not my son. Now that he done shot somebody, it's, oh yeah, he's sick. He got a little special with him. But before, from what I'm hearing allegedly, Monica, from what I'm hearing is, when they told the mom, your boy got an acute disability, the mom probably, not my son. You ain't gonna put him in special ed. You better keep him where he's at.
Right.
After the shooting is done, now mom saying, oh yeah, he's special. So let's finish. According to the lawsuit, the boy's parents did not agree to put him in a special education classes where he would be with other students with behavior issues. There were failures in accountability at multiple levels that led to Abby being shot and almost killed. Now, today's announcements, which is yesterday, addresses but one of those families. Roser's lawyer said after Taylor was indicted, it has been 3 months of investigations and still so many unanswered questions remain. Our lawsuit makes clear that we believe the school's division violated state law, and we are pursuing this in civil court. We will not allow school teachers to escape accountability for their role in this tragedy. Swerzers accused the school of gross negligence for allegedly ignoring multiple warnings on the day of the shooting that the boy was in a violent mood and had a gun. The Newport News
They
School
knew he
Board,
had a gun?
they didn't know. They knew he was in a violent mood that day. Let me finish. The Newport News School Board former superintendent George Parker III, former Ricknick principal, they all former because everybody got fired. Principal Brianna Foster Newton and former Ricknick assistant principal, they all got fired. The assistant, the principal, Ebony Parker are named as defendants. Wow. So you got the principal, the superintendent, and the vice principal are all named as defendants. The superintendent was fired by the school board, and the school assistant principal resigned in the wake of the shooting. Now, the special grand jury will investigate to determine whether additional charges against additional persons are justified by the facts and the law. Gwynn said in a statement, if the special grand jury determines that additional persons are criminally responsible under the law, it can return additional indictments. So what do y'all think about this? First of all, what do you think about the teacher suing the school district for $40 million? She said, they ain't gonna get off that easy.
And she should.
She said, you sons of bitches knew that this little boy was violent that morning. He might have been temper tampering in the morning, and they seen it. Nobody knew he had a gun on him, though.
Right.
Then he just walks up to her, because I seen the interview yesterday. The teacher interviewed on CNN. She said it straight up. She said, if you would have seen his eyes, and I'm trying to figure out what she said. She said she seen evil in a 6-year-old's eyes. She said when he walked up to her, mommy, she said she seen it in his eyes that something wasn't right with him, but she didn't see the gun at that point. He still had it in his book bag.
Yeah,
and he was walking to her like, I'm about to get you. She was like, why are you looking at me like that? Next thing you know, here come the gun. Boom, 6-year-old, boom, boom, boom. Shot her twice. Didn't just shoot the thing and let go.
He was trying to kill her.
He was trying to kill her. At 6 years old, where does that mentality come from?
Watching TV,
Playing in video games?
video games.
And you don't know what he sees in the house either. And then if you have a learning disability that's not being handled properly, and then my question is, did they just say that they believe he has a learning disability, or was he properly tested for IEP?
Well, Yogamai Bod writes, the boy was chaperoned by parents in the class, but not that week. So if he had to have a chaperone in class with him, he needed to be in a special class.
It almost sounds like he was tested and classified for IEP, because like if you get tested for IEP, still as a parent, you can disagree with it and not sign off on it. And then they don't educate him properly because the parents decided not to. But if you agree with the assessment and you sign off on it, that's a legal document with the state. So now, if they didn't agree to that IEP and he's technically classified, that's how they can hold the state accountable for that stuff. That's a legal document once you're tested.
But Dad, when I was in school, you ain't had too much of that, man.
So, Star G writes, can't really ban guns. It's our right to bear arms and be prepared against a tyrannical government.
No, against a militia.
A militia. There you go. Haas writes, guns are like crack. It's always going to be on the street. Sadly, laws or no laws. Good one.
True.
Hit 'em straight golf writes, it's the parents' job to secure weapons in the household. And I'm a firm believer. My 10-year-old don't know where my burner at.
Mine don't even know.
She don't need to know. Exactly. I'm right with you with that, Mom.
Mine don't know how.
You're not supposed to.
Mm-mm.
My two oldest didn't even know I had a gun until they were older. I told them.
Yeah, that's how my dad was. Like, my dad didn't tell us where they were or anything until we knew how to use them.
Exactly.
We knew where everything was at.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Because
how
now he's showing you how to protect yourself. That's what dads do.
Yep.
You know, when my oldest daughter, I think she didn't know, she's 23. When she turned 20, I had to sit down with her and I took her to the gun range and let her shoot. And I asked her if she was ready, if she thought she needed a firearm for herself. And she said no. And if she would have said to me, yeah, I would have went and got her a nice little cute 25 and she would be okay with that. But she said to me, Dad, I don't need one. I said, all right. My oldest boy said the same thing. Dad, I don't need one. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this little one. I don't know about this one.
Yeah,
She's been here before.
my
She might say,
dad
give me
and
an AR-15.
My dad and all my
crazy shit.
uncles, they gave us the speech about guns.
Yeah, it's not a game. It's not a toy. There's nothing to be playing around with.
My dad flat out said, if your jacket is clean, there's no reason why you shouldn't have one in your house.
Exactly. There's no reason
He
why.
said, go and get you a couple of them
Yeah,
for yourself and for your house.
because it's like you said. The only reason why I went and got mine, it wasn't because I wanted to be a root and shoot and shootout. It wasn't because I wanted to be Billy Badass. Once I started doing this entertainment thing, and I noticed I'm traveling and people paying me in cash, I ain't got time to be walking around with a knife.
You know
Can't
what,
bring a
Tom?
knife to a gunfight.
And see, I was
think
like that because I'm a female.
you're a female. That's how my sister is.
With daughters.
With daughters.
And I'm like,
You ain't got time to play no
ain't
game.
nobody coming up in here.
Mhm. And I know y'all got some killer dogs though too. We gonna talk about them.
What?
Got
I
some dogs
think
that'll kill just
like-
you to look and kill your ass.
that amendment that they're talking about
Mhm.
is for a long rifle.
Yes. So that's what the
That's why
lawmakers
you
are
can
doing.
go into like Walmart and buy long
Well,
rifles.
you go buy a shotgun right at Walmart, especially where I live in PA. They got a whole
that's
gun
it.
line of guns in
Especially
Walmart.
down south.
What?
God.
Oh, yeah, you go
Yeah.
Walmart down south, you can buy whatever gun you
When
want.
I was in Georgia, we were in Mercy. Oh, that's terrible.
Star G, that's why I think the same way. Star G writes, just like to confirm, I'd rather have one and not need it than to need it and not have it at all. That's exactly why I got mine.
Absolutely.
Because I thank God I've never had to use it. I've had my gun for a very long time. I thank God I've never had, I use it at fire range, but I've never had to actually use it. And that's what it's for. I
That's
want
the only place I go and shoot is the range.
Yeah, I don't ever want to have to use my gun. And, that's the good thing about that. So if you're just tuning in, we were talking about the 6-year-old in Virginia. On January 6th, a 6-year-old came to school, shot his teacher twice. She made it out. She's alive. She did an interview on CNN yesterday. She is suing the Board of Education
What?
for $40 million. You know what? For
What's it now?
$40 million, y'all.
And she
$40
should.
million.
And she should.
Because in her belief, the school was negligent because it happened in the school. So you can say whatever you
Yeah.
want. They said this kid was tested. He should have been in a special ed class, but his mom didn't want that. Didn't want him to be in a special needs class. And the teachers and everybody at the school believed that this kid should have been in a special ed class. Now he don't do a special ed class and he comes right to the teacher to shoot him. He trying to kill him.
And the crazy part about it is that he was tested and classified with the IEP and they refused it and he continually disrupted the class.
That's what they were saying about it.
Then it was up to the school and the board to remove him. You can't just keep on disrupting the class. So that's why they're liable for that.
That's why she gonna get that
the
money. Yeah, she gonna get that money.
She gonna get that money.
She gonna get that money because her lawyer says she got documents
Yeah.
stating
complaining.
that's probably why he shot her.
But that's what I'm saying.
I hate to say it like
But
that.
you know what else is funny?
Trail of all his behavior.
And that's probably why he shot her.
You know what else is funny? Like my age,
Allegedly, excuse me.
my age group, when we was going to school, your parents could come into school and tear your butt up.
Oh yeah, it's not like that no more.
Absolutely not.
Because and I'm gonna piggyback on what Monty's saying. I think, and this is allegedly, this is just me paraphrasing. I think that played a lot in why he shot her.
Yep.
Because she probably was the teacher trying to get him out of that class, and he probably I'm paraphrasing. I mean, I know he's a 6-year-old, but if he had enough whereabouts to bring a goddamn gun to school and shoot, I think he had enough whereabouts to say, "Ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't need to be out of this class. Why you keep messing with me, teacher?"
And saying that too, imagine the conversations that he was probably hearing with the adults in his family discussing it, and probably pissed off that he was classified at IEP, because if they didn't sign off on it, didn't want to agree with it, I'm sure mom and dad and whoever was like, "My son did it," and he eating all of that up with them.
Yeah, this teacher got me saying that I'm in special ed. I ain't no special ed.
Mom probably.
But that's the other thing I was going to say. We don't know what this teacher said to him.
Yeah, but she said it in the interview last night. She said in the interview, allegedly again, she said in the interview last night, she knew he had issues. So she was the reprimander. Whenever he would come in and start jumping off the table, she'd be like, "Look, boy, sit down. Look, boy, go and sit on this side of the class because you're disrupting this side of the class."
And imagine you're in a standard class disrupting all the, because it could have been complaints for the other parents. He could have been doing something to the other kids.
They could have went home complaining. It's a whole thing,
Dottie. Paper trail, everything. That's why that's
what I'm
liable. Whichever way you slice it.
She in her interview, she said, "This isn't a kid that just came to school that day and decided he wanted to shoot me." She said it just like that. Right. She said she said the school failed her and him. Absolutely. She said because she kept telling them he doesn't need to be in this class with these other children. Yep. This boy got some issues. He got some anger issues. He need to be in a special ed class. They go to the mom. Mom like, nah, because mom got signed up on. I don't give a damn what the class says.
So we're lucky he ain't shoot other students.
Yep.
He had a vendetta towards her. Yep. Like you said, Monty. Him listening to mom in there, you know how they probably home. That teacher don't know what she talking about. Yep. I don't know why she trying to make it seem like you special. Ain't nothing wrong with you, boy. Yep. You all right. Now he eating that up. Yeah, that lady's trying to say something wrong with me. Wait till I get a chance, mom, don't lock her gun. And it's a 6-year-old thinking that way.
And what's so sad
allegedly,
is there's nothing wrong with being classified because it would give him the proper help that he needs for him to.
Obviously, he needed some damn help.
But yeah, and he needed that special one-on-one. But his mom probably was like, don't want him boxed in a special
label with that.
You can't even look at it like that. You got to look at it as, this is beneficial for my child.
Because I'm sure there's some. I'm a parent. I wouldn't be. I would be okay with my daughter or my children getting the help. But who wants to say my kid in special ed?
Mine got classified as IEP.
But I understand what you're saying. But as a parent,
it's classified as an IEP for medical IEP because my daughter has seizures.
Seizures, yes.
So she pretty much at times can disrupt the class because she is sick.
Yeah, she's sick.
And so then she has an IEP because she would be overwhelmed with work or whatever. So there's different levels to it. So if they would have just took the time to actually
test the boy and see what's wrong,
what is wrong, it's beneficial to him instead of saying, not my kid.
Now, let's go to the legal side of this, guys. We read the story. He's not even being charged.
And then the mom was.
But he's 6 years old.
But what I'm like, we're talking about how he can get help, right, Monica? What's going to help him now is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's not being charged with anything. See, my thing is, if he was charged, then he would be court ordered to go get help. With him not being charged scares me to the point, where is his help going to come from now? Because if they charge him with something, they would have to give him help. You get what I'm saying, y'all?
No, I totally get what you're saying. I hope.
So
that
where's the help come from now?
if he's not being charged, then it should be something ordered where he is getting some kind of counseling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's got to be a court order.
I mean, I don't think a charge is appropriate because of the age.
Yeah, he is 6. Who wants that
He
on his
doesn't
jacket?
even-
He don't
he
even
doesn't even
comprehend what
know
he
any
did.
better.
Yeah.
Or like balance out the right from wrong or the magnitude of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably just thinking like, this lady get on my nerves and she trying to do this and this is what I'm going to do.
I watch
But
video games. I can shoot shit.
But it's scary that if there's no kind of repercussions for it, no kind of counseling or whatever, what's he going to do when he's 16, 17, 18?
They gonna think, oh, I did it once and ain't nothing happened to me when I was 6.
Yeah, they're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Something's got to happen to him though. And I'm not. Listen to me. I'm not performing sending the boy to prison at 6. I don't want y'all getting these comments talking crazy.
Mhm.
But there's got to be some law. There's got to be something that says you need to go to counseling until you're 18. You get what I'm saying? Something that
They can do that.
not to just, oh, well, the 6-year-old's not going to be charged with anything. Everything's going to go to the mom. Mom's being charged with everything. 6-year-old is just like you never did anything.
Right.
I'm not understanding that part.
Yeah, but like back in the day, if you did something up until you were like 17, your parents were responsible.
Yes, it's still like that. That's why they're charging her.
But I mean, it's crazy
But
though to say that
that's
the
what
gun
I'm
was
saying.
secure. The gun was secure, but yet he had it. So how secure?
How
was it?
secure was the gun?
Yeah.
Well, you know now, mom's in trouble, so they come
But
up with everything.
That's the main
allegedly.
issue too of the neglect, because you want to say it was secure, but it couldn't have been
Because he got it.
And is where did he get the gun from?
Her.
from
If it was-
her.
no, I mean her.
Where at?
But I mean,
where did
where
she have it at? Yeah,
Where
in
did
the
she
house.
have it secure in the house?
We didn't get to that part
Because
yet.
my whole thing is,
It's gonna come out in court.
You have a gun, you got kids, it's supposed to be locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
got
in
the
a-
lock
in a secure
box.
No matter what.
box.
You got the big safe.
Mm-hmm. Mine's in the lockbox.
Mine is a fingerprint.
Yep,
So
that's
can't
mine
nobody
too.
get
Can't
in
nobody
but
get
me.
in but me. Ain't no key shit. I don't do that key shit because you can find the
Because
key.
you can find the key.
Go make a copy
You
of it
think
on
you
your
can
own.
hide it? You
No.
can't even hide Christmas presents.
You goddamn right. Yep, you sure can, Monty.
Ours has a combination lock.
Mine is like Monica's. My
And I think
my
it's a key, too.
fingerprint. You can't open mine unless you're gonna have to cut my fingers off.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to take me over there.
Yeah, and get that thing open. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the 6-year-old in January who shot his teacher, and it came out over the weekend that the mom is being charged. The little boy ain't being charged with anything, and that the
They
teacher has made a full recovery. She did an interview yesterday, and in her interview, she through her lawyer is suing the school district in Virginia for $44 million for negligence, and she gonna win. I believe she gonna win it. She gonna win. She gonna win.
Everybody already fired, so they're all.
Oh yeah,
They're
superintendent fired,
but they're
principal
already
fired,
showing that they get rid of
negligence.
that.
Because why fire everybody? You right about that, Monica. Because that's exactly what a lawyer gonna say.
Right.
Well, if wasn't nobody negligent, then why is the superintendent fired? Why is the principal fired? Why is the vice principal fired? They like everybody. Everybody was for
Don't get
former
me
vice
out here
president.
because we gotta come out of our pockets and pay for y'all mistakes.
Yep. So you gotta
Y'all
go.
gotta go. That's what that is. That's a guarantee that she about to get her money.
Guarantee she about to get her money. How you doing? I might have to go to Virginia. Holler at her. Give her some.
You know
Give
what?
her some therapy. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another news that just took place in Jersey over the weekend. In Lakewood, New Jersey, a large inflammable bounce house blew over and injured several people in New Jersey Monday afternoon. A large bounce house, they ain't have it tied down correctly. And it flew around and it
That's
injured
another lawsuit.
That's a
multiple
lawsuit. That's why they got
large
insurance.
blow-up rides. Oh, wait a minute, this was a carnival. Multiple large blow-up rides and bounce houses were set up for a Passover carnival in the parking lot on Summer Avenue in Lakewood, New Jersey. And them things is flying all over the place. Yup, they suing. Everybody got to get it.
Like in Lakewood, you got no bus space. Once
Here we go. Haas writes, my second son is IE, and I understand because he gets violent. Haas also writes, he was arrested for a gun at 16, his son. Hit him straight golf writes, 6 years old, don't have the mental capacity to process the severity of their actions.
Right.
Yeah, I truly believe that one.
Yeah,
Hit 'em
we
straight
just
golf.
said that.
So that's why they're not going to do that. Star G writes money. Oh, for these 3 injured in these. Yeah, there's going to be some money in that one.
Yep.
Yeah. But make with is real spacey.
Wait a minute. So did y'all talk about the Dalai Lama yet?
That was going to be next. Go ahead. So the
What happened
Dalai.
with the Dalai
Go
Lama?
ahead, Monica. Go ahead, run the
Oh,
story.
my
I
God.
seen it.
So apparently, this little boy wanted to give the Dalai Lama a hug. The Dalai Lama insisted on him giving him a kiss
And so he can suck his tongue.
and stuck out his tongue and told the little boy to suck my tongue.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
heard
you
it.
heard it.
And then
Out in public in front of everybody.
everybody too.
People heard it.
Everybody.
Asked the little boy to suck his tongue.
Show the interview of Dalai Lama asking the little boy to suck his tongue.
What is going on?
Yo.
Little boy too. Dalai Lama. Now the Dalai Lama gonna apologize after a video asking child to suck his tongue.
How do you apologize for that?
Then the crazy shit they're gonna say, well, that's their
His way of playing.
some of the
That's what they
crazy
said,
weird
his
shit
way
they
of
say.
playing. What was funny about that? I don't find the hee ha ha and saying to a child to suck my tongue. So if you say that in public in front of press,
What
the
are you
heck
doing behind
doing?
me? Let me tell y'all something about mine.
Ugh.
I do not force my daughters
Yuck.
to kiss nobody. Remember when you was little and you went to go see your grandma? Your grandma said, come give me some sugar. No, I don't want to kiss grandma. She smell like spit. And your mom would say, I'm just using an example. I'm just joking here, man. And your mom would say, boy, you better go give your grandmama a kiss. Like you had to do it. You was made to kiss an adult in your family when we were little. I don't do that now. I don't do that. Because here's why. As a child, we think like children. So if I was told you have to kiss your elderly in your family, then I'm going to think I got to kiss them even if I'm little and I don't want to. Even if there's some pedophile shit going on in my family, it won't red flag me because my mom tell me I got to kiss my aunt. I got to kiss my grandma when I see her. You understand what I'm saying, though? We were, though. Go and give your grandmama a kiss. I don't want to. You better give your grandmama a kiss. I don't do that to mine.
That was
I don't.
if I was mad at somebody.
But I'm saying, though, you're missing where I'm like. It's a way of bringing up, growing up.
Right.
Not all of us would like that, but most families, you had to give the elderlies in your family a hug and a kiss that they asked for. You couldn't say no as a child, is what I'm going at. And as a child, that child should have the right to tell an adult, no, I don't want to give you a damn kiss. Family or not, Nana or not, grandpapa or not. I'm not forcing my daughter to kiss my dad. I'm not doing that. Because what you're doing is you're setting an example that your child cannot tell the adults in our family no. And that's where that pedophile shit comes from. Now you got a weirdo in the family. Come here, baby. Come give me a kiss. Remember your dad said you got to always give your uncles a kiss.
See, my uncles was on a different plane. Like as a young boy, I didn't have to give my uncles kisses. You would always hug your uncle, or they taught you the handshake. That's the way we roll. Now, my aunts and my grandmom and all that, yeah, come on over here, baby, give me some sugar. I used to get in trouble because when I was mad, I wasn't giving nobody a kiss. So they tore my butt up.
So the lollipop, now what we're speaking of is the lolly who was the name?
Dalai
Dalai Lama.
Dalai
Sorry.
what?
The Dalai Lama asked the little boy, could he suck his tongue? And then go backstory it and apologize and say sorry. No, he was cool with that shit, man.
He lucky he ain't get his butt whooped.
Ain't nobody gonna mess with the Dalai Lama over there. They love it.
Apologize because of the outrage of it all. Like,
Exactly.
If nobody said nothing about it,
He would have been
would've
cool
never
with it.
apologized.
So I got some on the board I want to read. Star G writes at Monica, what the hell did anyone freak out on the spot when he asked to suck his tongue?
I don't even know what the initial reaction was from everybody, but I know when I saw the CNN correspondent talk about it, her face was like the yuck face. Like she went, like even when she paused, like she had a long pause when she said, and he asked to suck his tongue. Like the look on her face was just like, I cannot believe that I even have to read this. Like she stopped before she even had to read the end part of it. And it's like nobody stepped up in that moment. I had the same question because I was like, "You said what now?
What did you just say?
Come here, little boy.
Yeah, come here. Get away from me. He ain't got me mine.
He was around the wrong crowd.
Yeah, somebody did the karate. You should have karate chopped his
The
head.
crowd is questionable if nobody said nothing.
Nobody said nothing there.
Just
This didn't
because of
come
who
out
he
until
is?
afterwards.
Just because of who he is, y'all just gonna be like, "Did he just say that?" And nobody.
And nobody gonna say nothing.
Nah, he don't want to be around us.
Hell no. That's
like,
right.
what the
Anyway,
hell did you say?
what you mean? Can I suck your tongue?
I'm like, get the hell away
You
from me.
just got a weird shitty shoe on too. So Star G writes, not mine. I don't do that either, IMD. I didn't even encourage my children to speak to someone that spoke to me because they were still strangers to them. Now that's another one. And see, this little one, I'm telling you, my 10-year-old been here before. I never forget. She goes everywhere with me. And she's got a little better now at 10. But when she was at that 5 and 6, like we would be out and people are like, oh my God, she is so cute. Hello. My daughter would look you right in your damn face. Just to look at you like, and I'll be like, Salad, just do a wave. She's like, that, I don't know them, and walk too far. I'm like, okay. I can't tell her, I can't force her to say hi.
You gotta worry about her.
No, ain't gotta worry about no stranger danger, none of that shit. She don't play none of them games. She's like that. Why do I gotta speak to people I don't know? I'm like, you know what? You're right. So from this day forward, I do not make her say hi to nobody. Because we'll be out and they'll be like, oh my God, she is so cute. Hello. She'll just look at your stupid ass.
They pretty much left that up to us.
Yeah, that's how we was. My mom and them was like that with us. Like, and I like what Star saying, because if you start telling your child, you better speak back to him or her, they fucking strangers. But yet we telling them don't talk to strangers.
Yeah,
You can't tell your kid in one sentence, don't you talk to strangers. But as soon as a stranger say hi to you, you supposed to respond back.
I found myself with my daughters. I would tell them, just because you see me speaking with somebody, don't mean that you have to speak to them.
Because you don't know them.
Especially males.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Don't, because if they come off a weirdo and I don't know that they're a true weirdo, and they
might see you
met me
somewhere
with
that
my
I'm not.
daughters,
Yeah.
and they see them without me.
You don't remember me? I'm your
I'm
mom's
your
friend.
mom's friend.
Yeah.
Your mom said blah, blah. So I always be like, just because you see me speak to somebody, don't mean that you are Joe over here with this person.
I know that's right, Monty, because they can use that.
Yeah.
I'm your mom's friend.
That
Come with me. Your mom told me to come pick you
That
up
was
today.
like one of the lines that your parents told you about.
Yeah.
The other one was don't take candy from strangers.
Yeah, but yet we send them out on Halloween and go knock on every stranger's door.
But you know what's funny?
Think about it, man.
Because I did that with my daughters, still to this day, at 13 and 25, if they see somebody and they speak to them, they'll come back and tell me, Mom, such and so, somebody was talking to me, I don't know who, and they'll describe them to me, and they like leave it alone. They are still like
On that. Get it right.
I don't know you.
Don't play no game.
Yeah.
Especially with our girls.
Yeah.
I tell people it's different, man, when you got girls.
Yeah.
You can't let just anybody be talking to your daughters. Because then they'll feel comfortable with that person. When you're not around, they're like, well, I must be okay with them because that's mommy and daddy's friend. No, Nick, bro.
If I give my girls the okay, then that's one thing.
I don't do sleepovers. Not my girls.
Oh
my
my
girls
God.
don't do no sleepovers. I don't give a damn. I don't care family or not. Leave
No,
that alone.
I don't do it neither. My daughter just asked me.
What's the
It's crazy
problem
that you
with
say.
sleepovers?
My daughter
What?
just asked
But
me
girls,
last night.
Nick, bro, you ain't got none. That's
My
why.
daughter just asked me last night, Mom, can I stay over such a house? I don't know.
That's
this little
why
girl.
I asked.
I don't know this little
Listen to
girl.
Marcus. She'll tell you.
I don't know this little girl, Mom. And but it's spring break and my other friends is there. And I looked at her face, and I said, the answer is no.
No.
I said, the answer is no, because I don't know this woman. And then I had to run down all the different scenarios. I said, number one, when I was younger, my dad and my mom didn't let me sleep over people's houses. Even some families' houses, I wasn't allowed to sleep over. We did not do sleepovers. I said, I don't know who lives there. I don't know
Who comes in there. Exactly. That's the key.
I don't know if when the mom goes to sleep, y'all can sneak out.
Anything. Somebody sneak in your
I
room.
don't know if the mom's on drugs.
Yep.
I don't know if they're apart.
I'm the same way, Monty.
Trafficking.
Yep.
I have no freaking clue.
And it's our job to protect them.
I don't know if Uncle such and so was drunk on the couch. I don't know if the brother comes sneaking in the room at night. Like, I don't know none of that. There's no sleepovers over
No
there. We
sleepover. I
do
mean,
not
none
play
of
that
them
trash.
games.
And it just happened to me last
None of them
night.
games. Because my little one was trying that shit with me with
Yeah.
Easter week.
She had her daggone lips poked out, and I said, guess
Keep them
what?
poked the fuck out.
I don't care.
You'll love me when you get older.
And it would piss me off if she thought that a quick little introduction with me and this woman.
Yeah, now
I
we
was gonna
good.
be like, oh, okay.
Mom, let me introduce you to the girl, Mom. Can I stay tonight? I just met this woman 30 seconds ago.
I was pissed off. I said, yo, you don't bring, I let her play,
Yeah.
over there or whatever. But spending the night, no.
Mm-mm.
So I said, no, it's time for you to bring your little behind home.
Yeah.
You got this woman texting my phone, introducing herself and stuff, and I got a secure and clean house.
Oh, nobody give a course. You're going to tell me your house is nice. You're not going to say it's a pedophile running around.
Do you really want me to come in your house
Yeah.
and ask you 99 questions?
Exactly.
Make sure that it's safe for my child to be
Get the hell out of
If
here.
I gotta go through all that, my daughter don't need to be
She
there.
don't need to be there.
I don't know you. My daughter's not laying her
Plain and
head
simple.
at somebody's house that I don't know.
Yeah, but coming up, I don't even remember having sleepovers.
Exactly, because your parents is probably like ours.
The only sleepovers I had because at my grandmama's house, and I shouldn't even been there. It was out of control.
That's only some of the places I was not like,
Yeah.
because it was cousins,
Yeah.
whoever
I
else.
shouldn't
Like,
have been there.
because you got stories.
Yeah. Some stories that, nigga, you shouldn't have happened there. Shouldn't have been there. Mama, you let me have sleepovers at my grandmama's house. Some shit went down there.
You know, my oldest was like, Mom, I still can't believe you let me stay today. Such and such.
Exactly.
And I'm like, because I knew that. She's like, yeah, but
But
this
you don't know what was going on.
now you want to tell me?
Yeah, now you telling me. 25 years old, I should have had your ass over at Auntie's house. I ain't know Auntie was over there firing up joints while you were there.
Now you want to tell
Now
me?
you want to
I
tell
don't
me.
remember having too many sleepovers on my grandparents' house.
Now we would
The only thing
we would all go to my grandmama's house because it's 13 of my grandmama had 13 kids. So my mom has 12 brothers and sisters. So it's a lot of them. So what they would do is they would take their kids over to grandma's house so we can get familiarized with our cousins. So it's so many of us. So the only way you can get familiarized with your cousins is spending time with them, having sleepovers. So we would all
for us
crash,
it was Sunday dinner.
and it was easier for our parents to just leave us at grandma's to be watched. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we had that
Because
too.
now it ain't like it's only 2 kids in the house. You got 15 kids. Who gonna kidnap us? You gonna kidnap 15 goddamn kids? So they thought
But yeah, we had that too.
they gave us that.
Together.
Yeah, they say because it's 15 of them in grandmama's house. We didn't even lock my grandma's door at times, because who the hell was coming in there? There was 20 of us in the house. In a little house, ain't no big house. You got 20 people, 15 kids and 5 adults. Who coming in there doing some pedophile and shit? We jumping you. Somebody gonna find out. You can't go touch a little boy when we sleeping next to each other. You got 8 of us in one bed. How you gonna come pedophile some goddamn body? We all waking the hell up. Yo, what you doing in here? You know, I need somebody telling. So if you're just tuning in, we're now transition talking about
The Dalai
ask a
Lama.
little boy because he suck his tongue. Now we're talking about these damn pedophiles, who are some of these pedophiles that we have looked up to. We've allowed our kids to be around them because they have a status. So if they got a status like the Dalai Lama, we can let our kid be around him. He the Dalai Lama. No, you can't. He still want to suck your son's tongue. And probably his butt. Allegedly. I just gotta say that out there.
Nice. I'm like,
I see it all in your face, Monica. I just figured I'd say it for you.
Gotta go the extra step.
Because he probably wanted to suck the little boy's butt. He probably said, let me taste your tongue first, then I'm going to suck your butt. Allegedly. You got to be careful with this. Where did he just come out with that? I want to suck
And
your
then the
tongue.
crazy
That ain't the first time he asked the boy to suck his tongue.
And then the crazy part about he's supposed to be all peaceful. And
Yeah.
nobody thought that it would be coming from
Well, he
him.
want to suck a tongue.
Ugh.
He kissed
Hey,
my
man.
whole ass. Been
He
keeping
was
with me.
around the wrong crowd.
Because
Man.
black
He got
people would have
cracked.
jumped him.
Yeah, he got cracked.
Like, is it dementia?
Black people would have jumped him. But damn.
Did he forget where he was at?
He didn't
Like,
care.
is it
That's what
dementia?
that's what we call privilege. He thought, who was gonna say something to me? I'm Dalai Lama. Come here, let me suck your tongue. And then the shit didn't go well. He said, wait a minute. So I gotta apologize. Ain't no tongue sucking allowed around here. I gotta
The Dalai
apologize.
Lama's, they're the ones
That's
that
why I
wear,
said, is it dementia?
they wear,
Yeah.
Where he was.
they orange.
You know who the Dalai Lama is,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He sucked some tongues before. It ain't the first time he asked to suck a tongue. He was
Do
too
they
open
take a-
with it.
Do they take a vow like priests where they don't?
Yup, they ain't supposed to have sex. Ain't supposed to be no woman or nothing. So why he want to suck a tongue? He really wanted to
Wait a
suck the
minute.
boy's butt. That's what he, allegedly. I think he wanted to suck the boy's butt.
I never really understood.
You know, the Dalai Lamas ain't in no relationship. He ain't married.
Yeah,
He got
but-
the aversion.
Why?
Not a virgin.
Why did they?
Something.
Why did they tell the priest?
Maybe we need to research this.
Maybe, because I'm allegedly all over the place right now.
Sure. I was asking the question like, do they take a vow? Like,
I don't believe that's the first time he asked to suck a tongue. That's for damn
Nah,
sure.
I don't think
as
so.
a little boy.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make me believe that's the
He
first time
had
he
to
ever
correct-
wanted to suck a
He
tongue.
had to correct that because the wrong people heard it.
He ain't corrected
No, they ain't corrected then. He didn't correct it until it leaked. It leaked.
until
The
the
video
outrage.
leaked.
Then he
Right, that's what I'm
apologized.
saying.
Well, he ain't apologized right then and there.
Yeah,
Nah.
he's just like, come here, boy.
Come here, let me suck your tongue. You don't want to? Okay.
Ew.
But that's
And
what I'm
he
saying.
acted like it was a funny joke. No, there's nothing funny about that.
Nothing funny about that shit.
Yeah, but I don't understand. why
11:02.
religions
That's
do
the
that.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, it's 11.
We're living in a crazy time.
Yeah, that is true.
So I mean, you got to watch out.
For
each
tongue
other.
suckers. You gotta watch out for people that want to suck your tongue.
You just got to watch out for the craziness.
People that want to suck your
'Cause
tongue.
people,
Who even thinks of that shit? Go ahead, Doctor. I'm
hey
sorry.
man, with all these shootings and everything that's going on, the Dalai Lama sucking tongues. Oh my God!
It's gonna be all sinful and peaceful and zen.
But
No, he a whole freak.
Whole free.
anyway, people enjoy the rest of your week. Treat people like you want to be treated, and I'm gone.
All right. Mighty fun.
Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times. Have your tongue.
Have your head
Protect
on
your
the
tongue at all times.
have your head on the swivel because it's like it's stupid out here.
It is stupid out
You can't even go to the grocery store.
Can't
You can't
even-
like the kids. You got to protect the kids at school. You got to protect yourself just being out in the supermarket. Like it is a wild world that we live in. It is not the same from when we grew up.
here.
It is a strange land. So protect yourself at all times. Get out there, enjoy this weather. It gets warmer each day.
It's gonna be 80
Each
tomorrow.
day. With the poom poom shorts
Yeah,
gonna be out.
I'm looking for the sundress.
The sundress.
Yeah, I'm out in North Camden today.
Yeah,
What
it's
Spanish
gonna-
mommy's at? Mira, que pasa, mami?
It's gonna be instant summertime.
It's the summertime. I'm here for it. I want to see
Me
the.
too.
I want to see the stomach. I want to see the short shirts with the stomachs out. I don't care if your stomach look like lasagna. I don't
Ew,
care.
lasagna.
I don't care if you got the C-section stomach. I want to see it. I want to see the areola. I want to see the flour on the powder on your chest, running up your neck.
He's out of pocket. Get him.
I want to see it all.
Get your
Goddamn it.
boy.
It's that time of year. My type of year. I want to see them jiggle booty jiggles with that thong on and the flip flops. I want to see it.
You better go to Brazil.
No, nigga, just go to North Camden. What's wrong with shit? You ain't gotta go to fucking Brazil.
It's
North
all-
Camden.
it's
nigga.
all out in the
It's all
streets.
out in the streets of North. All you do is ride through North Camden, play some Spanish music. They gonna come out of nowhere. Let me
He said,
know.
wow.
Get the
I
hell
ain't
out
seen
of
it
here.
like that.
Well, whatever. Doc.
Take him down there with you.
Doc, you want to take a ride to North? Look at it. He thinking about his homie live out there anyway. You want to go see your homie?
Yeah, that's why I said I ain't really seen. I mean, you know, like,
wrong side. That's
have
why.
you ever been to Brazil?
No, I've been to North Camden. Let me finish. That's Brazil for me, nigga, bro. North Camden and west side of Trenton.
Wait a minute. Real quick, did y'all watch that movie and talk about it?
Which one?
Y'all had me watch that daggone
Uncle
movie?
Rufus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Uncle
talked
Rufus
about
is
it?
You
cool.
came in later on and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
give us your thoughts. Then we'll
Give
let
us your
Dr.
thoughts.
Dr. gave us his.
No, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, we can talk about it tomorrow. The doctor gave us a little bit about it.
You didn't watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
I watched. So we all watched it. We'll talk about Uncle Rufus tomorrow. We'll give y'all a chance to go watch it tonight. Go watch Uncle Rufus's day off. Final day off. What's it called?
No.
Oh.
Request.
Okay, Uncle Rufus's final request on Tubi.
Rufus's last request.
Last request.
Uncle Rufus' last request
On
on Tubi.
Tubi.
Go watch it. We all watch it over the weekend and we'll discuss it tomorrow. We've been late. We ain't come in yesterday. I had a nice weekend. Shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's final thought. Let's recap today's show. This is The Truth on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 11, 2023. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area. Like Monty said, it's going to be nice out there. Partly cloudy, though. High of 74, low of 55. 0% chance of precipitation tonight. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. It's your birthday. It's your Earth Day. Please enjoy your day by drinking responsibly. You won't die tonight. All right, hope you enjoy your birthday. 9:30 is our gospel song today, each and every day on the 9:30. We did William Murphy's You Already Won. Wherever you download your music, please go get William Murphy's You Already Won. Sports news, we got the NBA playoff starts tomorrow, the play-in game. We got Major League Baseball on tonight. WNBA draft was last night, so there's no more female basketball until next month. I think they start in the summer. When they start in the summer, guys? I don't know. They start soon, I'll tell you guys. Major League Baseball just kicked off their career, and we got some trades going on in the NFL.
Yeah, I think it's after basketball season.
So that's going to conclude today's show. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. Don't forget, I got tickets for sale to see Nephew Tommy, Luda May, Saturday, April 29th at the Keswick Theater. If you would like to purchase those tickets, I only have VIP and $75 tickets left. $50 tickets been sold out. First show, sold out already. There's two shows. There's a 7 and there's a 10. Or there's an 8 and a 10, something like that. I got tickets for the second show. First show is already sold out. Don't call me for tickets for the first show. But if you need tickets to see Nephew Tommy, Lula May at the Keswick Theater, Saturday, April 29th, I'll be opening up the show, too, just to let you know. I do have tickets. You can call me at 609-456-6242. All right? Now, got booked to go back to Salisbury, Maryland. Big shout out to C-Rec Entertainment for bringing me back to Salisbury. The flyer came out yesterday. Mother's Day weekend. Salisbury, I'm coming back. I'm bringing my female friends with me. I got my girl Tawana Snacks Porter from Trenton, New Jersey coming to bring the funny. I got my girl Chanel Renee from Philadelphia coming to bring the funny. And yours truly, IMD, is hosting. Cannot wait to be with you guys back in Salisbury, Maryland on Mother's Day weekend. I'm bringing some of the funniest comedians in the tri-state with me. We're going to have a great time. Tickets are on sale right now. So if you're in the Salisbury area, get with my man C-Rec Entertainment. Get those dang on tickets. Don't forget, our 3-year anniversary of the Wake Up Show with IMD is all less than 2 weeks away. It is Thursday, April 20th, 2023. It's an all-day event. It is a free event. That's right, FREE. If it's free, it's definitely for me. It starts at 9 a.m. We'll do the show like we're doing right now from 9 to 11, but it'll be an open house. So you can come up and be a part of the live audience on that day. We will have free brunch tasting provided by Chef June. I said it right. Free brunch tasting provided by Chef June from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We also will have our girl, Miss Sheila Long, IBG Holistic Care Massage Therapy. Miss Sheila Long will be here during the day with us in the studio. You can get a massage therapy. We will have bottomless mimosas. Yeah, all of it. The therapy, the massage therapy is very cheap. I think she's doing $10 for for table massage for 15 to 20 minutes, and then $5 for a chair massage. So it's very inexpensive. So shout out to Sheila Long, RN, Massage Therapy, IBG Holistic Care. She will be here providing massages for us. We will also have the DJ at noon, okay? And then we'll have games, which is spades, dominoes, and more. Our vendors for the day is Verified Connections, Smoke Heads, Premium Packs. I got the juice by our girl Monty, who's in the building. Loud House Solutions, House of Oil, Smoke, and Accessories. Okay, these are all of our vendors for the day. And big shout out to Guys Chefing. We'll be providing lunch and dinners. Now that's you have to pay for. It's $20 for a platter. Comes with jerk, brisket, mac and cheese, coleslaw. You must pre-order.
How do you pre-order?
Hit up House. He's in here now.
Okay.
Or you can hit me up and we can set it up for you guys. All right, so
You turning the lights on?
So I want to thank you guys for tuning into this wacky, crazy show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. Dotson's, for some reason, is just up moving around doing shit. So thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing, with our We Got You Wednesday show. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the show may bear my name, but it's definitely not my show. It's your show, Yoga Mind Vibe, your show, Haas, your show, Star G. Show may bear my name, but it's not my show. You're the reason why we show up each and every morning to give you the show right out of Bushy Tail. It's good to be back in the studio. We'll be back tomorrow with our We Got You Wednesday. With that being said, please love God, live life to the fullest along the way. Take time out to love yourself. Till tomorrow, we'll see y'all again. Peace.
See ya.
Gone.